Hello, this is Dr. Bill. Welcome back. In this video, you'll learn how to use the image processor script and actions in Adobe Photoshop. As you'll see in this video, these features can save you a lot of time when you need to make similar changes to multiple images there. Well, as shown here, I'm looking at my C drive. I'm looking at a folder in there called temp, and within there, another folder called bowls. And I've got 10 bowls or 10 images here. And if I was to right-click on this first one and go to Properties, and then come up here to Details, I can see it's 750 by 500. A lot of times when you just run your mouse over top of it, sure enough, I can see it right there. It's going to tell me the dimensions, and that's 750 by 500. So all of these images in these 10 images are 750 by 500. Well, let's assume I want to resize these. Well, if I did this without using the image processor, I'd have to open each one of these up and resize it. However, Photoshop makes it much easier, an easier approach to doing some basic transformations like resizing. And to do that, I can come right up here, I can press on File, I can come down to Scripts, and I can come up to Image Processor. I've already got this set up because I was just checking it out, and I can see sure enough I'm on my C drive in a subdirectory called temp. But you'd probably first of all want to press Select Folder to select your folder. I'm then going to come down. I've already got this set to the quality of 6, and I'm going to resize these images to 600 by 400. At which point I can just simply hit Run, and it's going to take each one of these images and resize that and then save it. And if I come back to my directory, it has created a subdirectory or folder called JPEG, and within there it has placed the resized images. So if I was to go ahead and right-click on one of these, go to Properties, come up to Details, sure enough it's 600 by 400. Or let me just try this, put my mouse over top of it, sure enough 600 by 400, 600 by 400, and 600 by 400. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this folder. Okay, well that's great if you want to do some basic operations there like resize. And what you're going to find is a lot of times you want to do more advanced, maybe adjusting the brightness, contrast, adding a copyright, etc. to the bottom. In that case, what you'd want to do is first of all go ahead and open up all the images. So I'm going to go to File, Open. I'm just going to highlight the first one. I'm going to come on down, hold the Shift key, and grab all 10. So that, in effect, is going to open up all 10 images at once. Okay, now what I'm going to do is come up here, and I'm going to choose Window, and I'm going to choose Actions. And the first step I'm going to do is come on down here, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new set. And I'll just call this Bill. And then I'll go ahead and press OK. Now I'm going to press to the icon just to the right of that, and that's going to create a new action. And I'm going to call this one, we're going to do several things. We're going to resize, maybe we'll adjust, and maybe I'll add a little text, and finally we'll save it. And this information here is just for my benefit. I actually have to go through the process. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit record, and every time I make a change, it's going to record that. So again, the first step is maybe we'll resize. I'll come up here to Image. I'll go to Image Size. I'll change this to 600 by 400, and I'll press OK. And I can see it's recorded that. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to go ahead and highlight a little area here in the bottom left, and I'll come up here to Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast. Maybe I'll increase the brightness, decrease the contrast, and I'll be adding a little text here, and I'll press OK. Okay, I can see it's recording all this. I'm now going to use the Type tool, press right in here, and I'm going to type copyright, and I'll just put BR, and Bill Rosner, and I'll kind of drag that over. Okay, so we've resized it, I've added a little adjustment, add a little text. Finally, let's go ahead and save. And I'll come up here to File, and I'll go to Save As, and I'm just going to go ahead and save them in that same directory as a PNG, and I'll go ahead and hit Save, and I'll press OK. Okay, I've gone through all the steps here. I've resized, adjusted, added some text, I've even saved. I'm now going to go ahead and stop recording. So bowl 10 is taken care of. I'm now going to come over here to bowl number 9. I'm going to press right here on the resize adjust, and I'm going to press play. And it's going to apply all those same transformations. I'm now going to repeat that with bowl 8. I'll hit play. Bowl 7, play. Bowl 6, play. And just kind of keeping working my way on down. 3 and 2, and let's see if we can get bowl 1 here. And here's bowl 1. Okay, now if I take a look here, here is what's happened. I've got bowl 1, copy.png, here was my original. Bowl 2, etc. there. One last thing I'm going to show you is, notice how I just placed space copy in there. Okay, that's probably fine, but maybe there's a time when you don't want that space copy. Let me go ahead and show you how to get rid of that. This is the PowerShell, and if you just came down to Windows and did a search, it's most likely already installed. And all I need to do is copy one line there. And if I take a look, let me grab this right here. I'm going to copy it and then paste it. So first of all, let me go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to hit dir. And I can see I've got space copy, etc. there. And I'm just going to paste a line here. If I can grab this, copy it, and paste. What this is going to do is it's going to look for all the files that end with PNG. For each file that ends with PNG, I'm going to replace the space copy with nothing. So now when I go ahead and execute this, now when I hit dir, I have removed all of those space copies. So if I come back over here, I'm going to have to hit refresh. Maybe I could hit press on another directory here. Maybe I'll hit bowls copy, then I'll come right back to bowls. And now you can see I have removed that space copy. Well, hopefully in this video you learned a little bit about the image processor, resizing images, and also the action, which is very powerful, and I use that very frequently to record numerous transformations if I want to apply that to multiple images. I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.